I've been training 3 times a week for 9 weeks now. Except for the first week where I set the bar really low starting out. I just told myself once, just go to the gym once. And I did. I went to the gym, procrastinated the whole week, but I went on the Sunday, and since then I've gone 3 times a week, every week, except for 1 week where I went 4 times. 9 weeks. I'm so proud of myself that I've done this. And now it feels real. I didn't think like this when I did week 6, 7, or 8, but at week 9, I was like, holy, I've done something. And I keep doing it, and it feels good. And I'm proud. So yeah, I'm here now. I've been sharing online tips and tricks and things I've learned. And I'm going to start sharing more about my journey going forward. And where am I heading? Well, I'm obese. I do want to lose weight. But I don't have this image of myself as a petite little woman. I used to think that's what I wanted to be, but I don't believe it. I don't believe I can become that woman because I've always been tall and I've always been big. I was overweight even when I was a kid. And so it's like I've been fooling myself for years thinking that's what I wanted to do and I could never do it. So believing that I could become this tiny person, I think did more damage to me because I never reached it. I didn't even come close. And so that belief has been shattered too many times for me to believe that, at least not in my current state. So I have to set new goals. And right now it's more about freedom. I haven't traveled by plane in years because I don't want to buy 2 plane tickets, which is what I have to do to be comfortable and to, for my fellow passengers to be comfortable. I don't go to the cinema. The chairs where I live are not wide enough for me to be comfortable, so I stopped going years ago. So as you can hear, these are 2 examples of things that have to do with freedom to do whatever I want, to travel. And I used to travel a lot. As a kid with my family, we went every year. And even after I moved out, I didn't keep going every year, but I travel. And I don't do that anymore. Now I just go by car and you can only get that far. I'm inspired by this video. Highly recommend. I'm putting it in the description as well. And it's this strong woman who's, training, doing these heavy weights, saying in a thick Russian accent that she doesn't want to be strong as some pretty boys. She wants to be strong as a bitch fighting bears in the forest. That video actually inspires me a lot because it got me thinking about another vision for myself, which is not this petite little thing that I could never be. The vision is to become this strong woman, like carrying logs on her shoulder. That type of woman. And that appeals to me a lot. I take care of people. It's part of my personality. And being strong enough to do that, strong enough to take care of people, to take care of myself, my home, my community. Now that's who I am already. That's my identity. So that really aligns well and gets me excited about training to be that woman. As you can hear, I'm already there mentally. Like that's who I am. And now it's part of the work is to go train, right? It's what I do. So that's really helpful, having that goal in my mind. I started this journey at 374 pounds, 170 kilos. And a milestone I want to reach when it comes to numbers is less than 300 pounds. That's what I weighed when I got married. And just before that, I was traveling that year. And yeah, it was tight and it wasn't great, but it's a hell of a lot better than it is now. So that's one of the milestones I want to reach when it comes to my weight loss. When I was at university, I weighed less than 220 pounds, less than 100 kilos. And that is that's the dream, to be that small. But as I mentioned before, I want to be strong. And so I'm not sure if that's like a goal weight. The number, it doesn't excite me as much as, as how much I weighed when I got married. I would love to do a photo session with my wedding dress. The only reason I've kept it, because I thought I'd lose weight, and I'd love to do a photo shoot with this huge dress on me. That'd be so much fun. Make me feel amazing. So I do want to lose quite a bit of weight, but it's not like the numbers after that don't matter as much, at least not currently. When I get strong, I want to get small enough to be comfortable in chairs, to travel, to do what I want. And it's not just about fitting into chairs, but actually enjoying life when you travel. I would love to go to Disney World and do like a whole week, and not like every day for a week, to go every other day and then rest a day, go a day and rest a day. And when you go, you're there from opening to close pretty much, which is from like 10 or 11 to like 12 at night. It's a long day. And that's just, that's a lot of fun. And it tells you something about me. I'm a geek, and I just love Disney, and I love all kinds of things. And it's the same goes for traveling to other places. Like if you go and visit a new city or something historic, you're going to want to walk around a lot to really immerse yourself and enjoy yourself. And if I can only walk for, a short time, and then I have to rest, and then I'm completely exhausted, that's just not fun. I don't want to just fall over into the hotel room in the afternoon, missing out because I'm not strong enough. That's not what I want to do. So I want to build the strength to enjoy life, to be free, and to do things and travel and all kinds of things. Another milestone I have, a shorter one, well, probably longer actually, is at the gym to be able to do a pull-up. Which, if you were obese, you know that this is insane. And even if you're not, you probably realize that's insane, right? Being able to lift so much weight to do a pull-up. And I realized that have to be a combination of building strength and losing weight to finally be able to do that, which I want to do, and it excites me, but it's very far off. However, there are milestones for that as well. And one of them is the assisted pull-up machine at the gym, which I can't even currently get on because the weights that counterweight yourself, that's the assist, right? You get on a machine that has like a bench for your knees, and then that pushes you up. So you set the weight to assist you when you do the pull-up. This machine at my gym has a maximum of 246 pounds of support when you do the assisted pull-up. I can't do the difference yet. So that's my current goal, to get strong enough and small enough to be able to even do one pull-up assisted with, assisting at 246 pounds to be able to do that one pull-up. It's a milestone. It gets me excited, and it makes me feel strong whenever I push myself to get a little bit stronger on the lat pull downs, which is the exercise I'm doing currently to build that strength, and of course losing weight. Sharing some numbers here. This is from this week 9, and these are the exercises and the reps and sets, and it's as you can see, I'm improving pretty fast with some of the weights here, but it's also new, right? I switch my routine every 4 weeks. So week 9, I did a new routine. And whenever I switch exercises, even if I do a small switch, for example, with the lat pull downs, I switch from using a bar that's a wide grip to a neutral grip bar. And so it's not a big difference, but any difference I do, I always go down a little bit in weight until I feel that I know the exercise enough, that I'm strong enough to push myself. I'm not going to start a new exercise pushing myself hard, because I don't want to get injured. It's not worth it. So that's why I push myself to go up in weight quite fast this first week. You can see on these numbers. So yeah, 9 weeks. Let's keep it up. I'll see you at the gym. And if I can do it, you can too.